Again, welcome all of you students. So in previous video of part 2, we have done a first point, reproduction. Okay students, so we have seen in this point different types of production in living things, animal, plant and human beings. Okay, now moving to our next point, that is a definite lifespan. Okay students, so we are starting a second point. So students, can you tell what do you mean by a definite? What do you think? What is definite? It is definite in number. It can't go more than that. Okay? So lifespan means the numbers of year living thing live, that is from birth to death. So each living thing has particular lifespan, that is the number of years. Okay, lifespan means the number of year. So if you look at the picture, you find that this is the different stage of human being, from baby to a small boy, then a young boy, and then we find him as a teenager. Then we see a young adult, the middle age man, and then the old man, and soon the old man will also die, right student? But in all these stages we find that his reproduction age is end when he is in young adult, and after that all organs become weak, and then eventually a person will die, and all living things will die, that is whether they are plant, they are animals, human beings, reptiles, fishes, birds, microorganisms. Okay, so we know that all living things will die. This is called the lifespan. Okay students, so students, definite lifespan means every living thing's fixed lifespan. Life comes to end with death. When organs become weak, like old man, correct? They will die. Right students? A definite lifespan. The lifespans of different animals, plants are different. Right? For example, the lifespan of the dog is about 12 to 18 years, while the ostrich lives more than 50 years. This is one example of definite lifespan. Can you tell? Observe a honeycomb and a wall. What are they made of? You may have seen the wall compartment of a honeycomb. These compartments are joined to form a honeycomb. A wall has brick. To construct a wall, we firmly join the bricks together, as you can see in the picture, right? So here students, we have started our next topic, that is human cellular. So students, our third topic is a cellular structure. Okay students, let's start a third point. So students, just like the big wall of honeycomb, all living things are made up of small unit called cells. So these cells are joined together to form tissues, and later on these tissues form the organs of our body, and our whole body or the body of a particular living thing is made up of these tiny cells and joined together. Okay, and all the actions and processes the body of the living things are brought about with the help of these microscopic cells. These are very tiny cells, as you can see in the picture, right? So all the actions and all the things that happens in our body, that is in human being, like we eat food, food digested, we breathe. So all various muscles, various tissues of our body are made up of cells. All that is our bodies are able to function very well. Okay, students? Some living things are made up of single cells. These are called unicellular organism. The amoeba and some of other microorganisms are unicellular. So all the actions are happen in one cells. The example for unicellular organisms are amoeba and paramecium. These are just single cell living things. So that is why they are called unicellular. Uni means one. Cellular means cell. Together it is called unicellular. Understood, students? On the other hand, the living things that are made of many cells are called multicellular organisms. Okay? Multi means many. Cellular means cell. So many cells. Okay? So these are called multicellular. For example, man, cow, mouse, cockroach, elephants, banyan trees, the onion plant, etc. are all multicellular organisms. So students, here we have completed our 2 points, that is a definite lifespan and a cellular structure. So students, in this video we have done 2 more points. Okay, so in next video we will continue our 4th point, useful living things. Okay, I hope you understand all the points: reproduction, definite lifespan and cellular structure. I hope there is no doubt related to these 3 points and previous one also, which was taken in part 1 video. Okay students, don't confuse between multicellular and unicellular. Multicellular is many cell structure and unicellular means what? So students will learn more 3 points in next video. Okay students, take care, bye.